and as you guys can see, it's pouring raining outside. Okay, no, it's not. It was last night though. So let me remove my back support. Ugh, get back down to earth. Okay. Oh, sorry guys, I'm here now. Ugh, ugh. We had a strange start to this morning, but we're here. Probably stranger than yesterday's start, but hey, things get stranger and stranger every day. So again, what's up, you guys? It's your girl Euphoria. I want to thank everybody for tapping in and becoming a part of the movement. And y'all continue support as we get closer and closer to 10,000 subscribers. Wow. Okay, this is how I know something's going on, because the moon is still sitting right up top of me. Usually the moon would be like in the trees by this time. Like usually the moon is in the trees by like 1 o'clock. So something has happened to the planetary alignment or something, like the way that the way that Earth is balanced or something is a little off, because usually by 1 o'clock the moon would be in the bushes, and the moon is like literally still right above me. Oh, and as soon as I said that, a bunch of clouds just started to cover the moon. Yeah, something's a little different today. I don't know what it is. But anywho, let's get into this. Thank you guys for being here. I see that we've gotten up to 360 subscribers. Y'all continue support. It helps me know that this is not a effort that is gone to deaf ears. To get up to 3,700 viewers yesterday was dope. To have that many people come through and pass through my live is just, it lets me know that I'm not speaking about hogwash. You know, this is something that everybody wants to hear, people want to tap into and pay attention to. So thank you guys for being here and being a part of that. Let's see what else. I can't think right this second. Well, let's get into the word of the day. Today is July 15th, and this is so on point. It says, one day at a time. My God, my rock, in him I will take refuge. My shield and the horn of my salvation, my stronghold and my refuge, my Savior. You save me from violence. 2 Samuel 22:3. Trials can come like a freight train, one car after another, but eventually the last car passes. When problems seem unceasing, remind yourself, this too shall pass. Deal with one trial at a time in the power of the Holy Ghost until each series of events is over. God will give you fresh anointing daily to handle everything that comes into your life. Each time you endure a tough day, you can sleep it off and start again the next day. So you may as well enjoy the tough days too, because God's favor is for a lifetime. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. See Psalm 35. Okay, I'm not going to go as far as to say that your girl has been weeping, but I'm going to say something occurred last night that was out of the norm, out of the ordinary. I got off of work and everything was cool, but I had this sensation to burp really bad in my chest. And once I did that, it started to pour down raining. Now that's not unusual, because I am very much a woman who feels like I'm very in tune with nature and Mama Gaia, and there were people who used to do rain dances and things back in the past. The thing that really caught my eye about this situation was I didn't know to whom it was coming from, because I remember the last thing I said before I left work to my coworker was, because we were talking about clippers and shears and stuff, and she's like, yeah, you need to get something that's more expensive. These are expensive ones. And I'm looking at her like, we're not about to battle about money. It was just an old lady just really getting on my nerves, honestly, like big time, bothering me, trying to be like my mama / shop owner. Like, girl, if you don't get away from me and stop trying to align your soul with my soul, I don't want to be that aligned with you. We're co-workers. We're not, I don't want to be here that long, you know? Um, I feel like at jobs you get that deeply intrapersonal with people when you want to set up shop and really dig your roots into the location. I don't want to be at this particular job that long. So, what's up, love? I didn't really see the need to really get that intimate with this particular coworker, but she's just like pressing to sit next to me, pressing to like just sink her teeth into my flesh and become one body. And I'm just looking at her like, you do know I don't want that with you. Like, I don't want to do that with you. But she just keeps pressing. She keeps sticking herself into my space. And I'm looking because I'm like, I can see how the more I allow her into my space, the blinder I become to spiritual attacks, the more open I was to spiritual attacks. So it's like she's saying that she's trying to help me, but really her view of me was kind of actually blocking from what I felt. Because this whole entire last night, I had to go back to my version of seeing spiritual attacks through feeling them. And based on the motion, putting it on the screen and being able to like identify it. There's different ways I can use my third eye, my sensory, right? My empathy. So I sit there and I'm like, what's a non-toxic way to deal with this? But then my boss, she comes in and she's all like, yeah, we could sit down and do our 13-week plan. I'm like, I really don't want to do no 13-week plan because I don't really even want to be here like longer than I have to. Like, I just want to pay off all my debts to society and then get the hell on. Like, I really don't want to be here that long. Y'all really trying to make me turn into like a long-term employee, and that's not what this is. That's not what this is. Like, you know how you get to a job and you sense the environment and you're just like, oh no, that's not what this is. That is not what this is. Again, that is not what this is or will ever be. Right? So I'm looking now, like there's this guy that came into my job to get a haircut last night. I think he was my last client. And he was being really disgusting, actually. I should have reported him to the front desk. He kept trying to invite me to the beach. He kept on saying, like, licking his tongue at me, like, I'm just looking at him like, I'm just doing my job trying to be nice to you, but you really creeping me the fuck out. So the thing that I have an issue with is, as a hairstylist, right? When I would be a hairstylist of my own property, my own salon space, I just pretty much would like make my womb something that we just don't have access to. Like, we're not even looking at that area in the body. Like, that don't even exist when I'm here. Like, it disappears, poof. Right? That was my approach when I initially started working this job, or when I initially started doing hair in my own home for my own business. So, excuse me, I'm just looking at the situation. I'm like, nobody gonna say nothing about this dude acting like this. But I guess they figured because I wasn't trying to move with them. But I'm looking at them like, I'm trying to rock with y'all. But y'all get mad because of the person who comes up in my consciousness. Y'all always suck y'all's teeth. But people keep asking me if I have a relationship, if I have a boyfriend. You know, I recently just, I guess, ended something with somebody. So every time they ask me questions about me being in a relationship, his energy comes back in the shop and they get mad at me. I'm doing well. So the issue that I'm having now, right, and this is why because usually I have the words of wisdom, and they say there's going to be some tough days, there's going to be some easy days, there's going to be some hard days, blase, blase. The issue at hand that I'm having now is, y'all want me to be in a certain kind of energy, but y'all don't want me around certain people. Y'all want me to be in a certain kind of energy, but y'all also want to have access to draining the fuck out of me. It's like, I don't really, they're like, are you working or not? You working? And I'm like, I am working, but me working does not mean that I'm about to have my coochie open for everybody to just be like, hey, come on in, bigdickbig.com. Glad I could make you laugh. What am I getting at here? I think what I'm getting at here is that I can tell my ex wants to get my energy, and it's not even my last ex. I think it's like my ex from 3 exes ago. Like, there's 3 particular exes that just keep throwing me off, like, just bothering the shit out of me. It's like, yo. Oh, shout out to y'all in Zanzibar. That's beautiful. Thank you for tapping in. But on this journey of healing, let's get to the point of the beans and the grits of this thing. On a journey of healing, you'll realize that it's going to be somebody that's going to come into your energy because they need to suck the life out of you because they are afraid of death themselves. They are running away from death. Okay? There are people who only see you and they say they want to heal with you because they're literally on their last leg spiritually. You can't tell. They usually have a lot of money, a lot of status, a lot of cars and stuff, but they spend a lot of their allotted time on obtaining things, physical things. So when they come to you, they're expecting you to want to give your time to them because they have things. I don't give a fuck if you have a million bajillion dollars. Get the fuck away from me. Your energy is not in my frequency. Like, I don't want nothing to do with you. I think a lot of the times I have a lot of exes that swear up and down, I want them back. I don't want you back. Once you become an ex, I don't want you back. Like, there's a reason we haven't spoken over a year. There's a reason why it was snowing outside and we spoke and then we didn't speak ever again after that because I saw and I had to feel and deal with what you did and how you wanted to operate, and it's like, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. And for some odd reason, these same people will keep coming back bothering, and it's like, yo, go away. Like, legit, go away. I don't want nothing to do with this. And they just don't get the idea. They don't get the picture. They don't get the message. Like, no. You need to finish your healing journey before we keep dealing. And I think a lot of people don't realize that they haven't finished their healing journey and they want to go ahead and hop in your energy, in your car, your ride, your aura, and they haven't done any healing. Now, being healed doesn't mean that you're going to be rich. But healing also does not mean, or excuse me, what am I trying to say? If I'm not healed, I have no business being around you if you're on a healing journey. If your goal is to literally find out everything about your soul, figure out what makes you sad, figure out your family drama, figure out all these things about yourself. If that's what you came to do, I have no business being in your aura. You get what I'm saying? So I think people keep on making this weird mistake of like for instance, I was on here with y'all and we amassed about, I think we had 80 people on, we had 101 people on the live at the same time. To be able to handle 100 people's eyes on me at the same time was a blessing. And I kept talking about it. I'm manifesting how beautiful that was for me. Like, I had 100 people literally like on my live yesterday. Like, I literally had 3,700 people on my feed watching me yesterday. Like, this is lit. Like, excuse me. I really worked my ass off towards getting to the top. It's like, I'm out of my home, no internet soon. That's fine. And that's why I feel like I was so blessed, because I'm like, I'm looking at how much I'm growing. And no, I'm not growing with a team. I know you need a team to do anything, but it's like, this is my journey. This is what I'm doing. I'm literally growing. I'm getting to this level where I'm expanding, and it's beautiful to be able to expand and have that many eyes on me listening to what I'm saying. And then some people were so nice yesterday. They sent money for my lunch, money for my coffee in the morning for Starbucks. Like, people were really being very genuinely polite and nice to me. For some odd reason, I caught myself trying to like fix some stuff last night, because it got really messy spiritually, because of however things were set up at work, and people, being jealous of other people and all that other weird stuff. It's like my family tried to put me in a shoebox spiritually and be like, you belong in this room over here. And I'm looking at them like, do y'all know that what I'm doing actually becomes profitable? And it just sometimes sucks when you're on this journey. And again, I think that's why the word of the day was, some days will be hard and some days will not be hard. To know that I'm doing something for me that's really helping me feel like I'm filled spiritually, like, and that I'm proud of what I'm doing. And, there's ink, there's black and white proof that I'm doing it, and there's growth in it, and it's working out for me. To see that sometimes people around you, or most of the time people around you, don't support it, it really sometimes is heartbreaking. Because it's like, I don't want to do life with you. Like, whatever you got going on, you know, some people, they don't realize, like, their energy is like, Like, they think that the fact that I don't know. I can't explain it. I mean, I really can, but I'm not trying to be rude, but we got to be rude, okay? People think that because they got a certain kind of energy, or they know how to do something energetically, like, people want to be in their presence. Like, no, it feels like I'm being electrocuted being around you. I don't want to feel like I'm being electrocuted. It's cool having a high vibe, but, like, I don't want to feel like my temples are being electrocuted. Like, who wants to sit in an electric chair? Not me. So why would you try to put me in that position? Like, some people in the family really was just trying to just block like, I'm feeling it spiritually. Like, they're really trying to block me from being who I am. Like, me growing that big is too big for them. Like, internationally becoming a household name that's Googleable, and then people are actually seeing it. Like, people around me, like, I'm showing my clients, like, yeah, put my name in your phone, Google me, and they're like, oh shit, you really are Googleable. You really are internationally known. You really are making your art and your music and everything else. Oh my God. You're really doing it. But the best thing that they could do is attempt to destroy it. It's crazy work. Like, they see you expanding, and the first thing they try to do is put a guardrail up. Y'all being on here is cool. You can listen to my music. There's a link down below. You can always Cash App, send me Cash Apps. Donate to the whole entire me. I mean, because I got to do artwork and album cover work for my music and stuff like that. So donations are always greatly appreciated. Um, you can join my Instagram account. Follow me on Instagram at Euphoria9As1_. Also, you could join. I have a Patreon. I haven't been on it lately, but I'm going to be putting more exclusive stuff there. I think when I get my apartment, I'm going to be dancing on my pole a lot more on there, but also doing very much like interpersonal work. Like, a lot of times people look at pole dancing as a bad thing, but pole dancing for women especially, it brings out a lot of confidence. For me, every time I jumped on the pole, whether I was at work, because I'm gonna be honest, I've danced a few times, but I never had to take my clothes off on stage, thank God. Unless I wanted to, which usually I didn't. So, Dancing on a pole, it creates a certain kind of confidence because you have to learn how to blend in with everybody else's energy, but still work your own body. And to be able to do that is a work of art. To be able to cultivate your own energy in an ocean filled with so many people trying to steal, kill, murder, destroy, operate, tell you what to do. It's like, I don't live with y'all no more. Why are y'all over here? Spiritually, if a person's not helping you grow, it's like you're being a hindrance to the growth. You're being a hindrance to what I'm trying to do. And that's detrimental to my goal. And I can't have that, You're going to have multiple times in life where you're going to fail and then get back up. And if someone tries to block you from getting back up, then they don't really love you. You know? Oh, God. I almost flashed out on camera. Sorry, I got to crack my back. And I'm just thinking about all this out loud, right? Because yesterday I felt so good going into work. Yeah, I'm from America. I'm from DC, actually. I'm DC and Silver Spring. I'm currently in White Oak, Silver Spring, or Maryland. But, yeah, it's been great. It's just been crazy to be able to, expand. It's these bottles. Okay. I'm sorry. Side note, y'all. These bottles right here, I had this bottle for 2 days. It already smells like mildew on the top. And I had another bottle that I got from my grandma's house. I thought it was something because she had the bottle for too long. It's these bottles. This is why I get the ones that just have the flip cap, the ones that go snap, snap from Deer Park. This bottle, The, the ring around it starts to smell like mildew for some odd reason. I don't know what that... I just got it, so I know it's not, but like, ew. All right. Side note about that. But anyway, if y'all want to shop also, y'all can shop my golden elimination capsules. I take these every day, as y'all just saw. 4 capsules a day will keep the BS away. Please remind yourselves every single day to do something for you as far as your health is concerned. Yeah. And what else do I have? Y'all, today's just gonna be one of them days. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Like, I woke up feeling different today. Like, yesterday was a weird day that I woke up to, but today is like, it feels groggy. It feels very groggy today. And I feel like I deeply resonated with my boss. I feel like it has something to do with, like, being attached to that energy right there. Like, ew. Like, yeah, there's something there. Whew. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. Oh my God, ew. Ew. I feel something in my stomach that don't feel right now that I try to disconnect our two auras. Oh my gosh. It feels funky. I don't like that at all. Hold on one second, y'all. Ew. Mm-mm. Oh, absolutely the freak not. I'm roaming on road, you know. No. I just felt... All right. Anyway, back to the journey. So when it comes to becoming a starseed, because I'm feeling like this message is all over the place because my energy feels like it's a bit scattered today, which I can tell it is after yesterday's occurrences. Just like the message said, you got to learn how to find joy in the day. So I know I've still got to go to work today, but today is my Friday. Today is Tuesday, right? Yes, today's my Friday. So it's like, no, it's more along the lines of just, it just feels nasty knowing that other entities and energies are trying to find their way into my aura and then take advantage and take control over the auras and energies that I have access to, like for modern gain. That's crazy to me. Like, what the hell? Oh, yeah. Okay. Hold on. Figuring it all out, putting one and two together now. Ugh. Yeah, it's somebody else trying to okay, I see what's going on here. All right, because the sky is clearing up too as I'm putting all this together in my mind and getting it back clear. Oh, you said I'm back? Damn, you looking fine this morning. You see, child, I appreciate you. Cause I just saw what was going on spiritually just now, and that they got me fucked up. I'm sorry. Like, they got the inside of my body fucked up. You the belching queen, huh? Did I just burp? I don't remember if I just burped. Probably not, no. Actually, what it feels like now is somebody's trying to take control of the energetic currents of my body. Like, because I feel someone shooting energy up my esophagus, but I'm shooting it back down because my pills is not trying to go down. So I'm trying to focus on shooting the energy down my esophagus. Because y'all seen, I just took 40s, my capsules that I sell. And I'm like, not the capsules coming back up. What the heck is going on? So hold on, y'all, as I try to focus on swallowing these pills, y'all. And y'all know something up because I don't never usually have these issues. I never have these problems. Yeah, I had to get back online. Somebody just tried to hack my account last night. I don't know who it is. It's a mixture between my boss and my mama. I don't know. I ain't like that. Anywho, we back. My voice is back. I'm back. So today is Friday. You will have tough days. You will have good days. You will have hard days. You will have easy days. You also have days where you have to look at your whole entire boss and your family and everybody and be like, y'all motherfuckers is crazy. Like this random guy I know, he was like, he kept asking me like what I was doing on Friday and Thursday. I should come to the beach with him and stuff like that. I'm looking at him like, sir, you were my client at a job that I don't want to be at. I mean, I like the job, but like I spoke out yesterday and I said, is this job truly feeding my soul? Like, what am I learning here that I haven't already learned? And I feel like at that particular location and with those particular women, I've learned that lesson already. The lesson is to humble yourself, but also still know thyself. And I've passed that lesson already. To humble myself, but to still know myself. Like, I know who I am. Like, a lady tried to be funny because she's Hispanic. She's older. She's kind of outdated. But I'm not going to judge her, right? she said, oh, she started asking about myself. I said, okay, you know what? I didn't want to introduce myself to you. I was going to give you another month before I started introducing myself, but let me introduce myself. My name's Euphoria. I make music. I'm a local, not full-on celebrity just yet, but I'm getting there. I'm a Googleable household name. I'm international. I'm an international household name. So y'all know me here as Euphoria, and a lot of y'all are not from the United States. Like, you're from Zanzibar. Some other people in here from like South Africa. We've had Spain. We've had Sweden. We've had Tuskegee, and that's local. We've had Taiwan, we've had India, we've had pretty much every country, Uruguay. I've had a lot of people from all over the world on my lives, right? Because again, we got to 3,700 people in the live yesterday. 100 people were on the live video at the same time yesterday with me in unison. So with that all being said, I tell her these things about myself, and I show her me. I'm like, oh, I'm a Googleable name. And she's like, let me see. Let me see. And I Google it, but it doesn't pop up on her phone for some odd reason. But she doesn't have AI Assistant on her phone. So on Google, there's a thing called AI Assistant that you can click so that it just gets you to everything faster when you Google stuff. And I've typed in my name and it didn't pop up first. But I Googled it on my phone and showed her. And then even my client, he Googled me and he's like, oh, here you are right here. And then like even my clients were Googling me and they were finding me. So she kind of felt dumb because like you sit next to me and you try to throw shade like, oh, well, when I did it, when I Googled her, I couldn't find her. She's lying. Like, girl, ain't nobody got to lie about being Googleable. Why would I lie about that? Like, who has time to get so wrapped up in an appearance of a certain caliber that I would lie to you at work? Like you couldn't Google everything that I said and check my whole entire dossier and see if I was lying or not. So that let me know yesterday that the people that I work with, they in no kind of shape, way, or form are going to be able to assist me on my spiritual journey. Because they were just looking at me like I was a liar, like I was a fraud or something. Like I was even happy. I'm like, yeah, I was on my live with 3,000 people yesterday or this morning. She said 3,000 people is paying attention to you. And what do you do? Like, will you just sit there and just talk? I'm like, yeah, I just sit there and talk. What's up, Cole? I said, yeah, just sit here and talk. And, people listen. And, again, I was proud. Like, I was excited that I got to 3,700 people yesterday. The day before that was 3,600. The day before that, it was 2,700. So, like, y'all tapping in here, y'all make me proud of what I'm doing because I'm doing it for y'all. Like, and then when y'all help me bust through the ceiling and get to an even higher level, I appreciate that too. So I don't really mind, sharing me with y'all because when I completely grow myself, I get higher in my elevation. What's up, Devon Scott? So I don't really mind elevating myself and growing and essentially becoming the best version of myself and relaxing while doing it. I just realized at that particular job, that's not the place that I'm going to do it at. And they were taking offense like, oh, why are you here then? I'm like, I'm here to make some money. I do like doing hair. The lady's like, yeah, people don't know how to do hair these days. They don't really know what doing hair is all about. I'm looking at her like, baby, a lot of the haircuts and a lot of hairstyles that I sent out here look better than your stuff. If you looked at my hair profile, you couldn't touch half of the shit that I do doing hair. But I'm not here to like compete with the woman. It's just they want to continue to compete with me. And I want y'all to know on your spiritual journey, it's just you versus you, right? But this is old you. This is old you. They are older me. I don't want to be a hairstylist no more. My goal is to become an artist. Like, I have my music. Y'all can go ahead and click the link down in the bio now if y'all want. Or, at the end of this video, if y'all stay to the end, it's going to be a link down below in the bio, and you're going to be able to click it there and see me as an artist. Like, check out my music on Apple Music and all streaming platforms. Hold on, y'all. Because we got somebody in here who's hating. I don't know who it is. Like, some energy is making my nose feel like I was getting electrocuted in my nose yesterday. I don't know who the energy is, but they are definitely hating on the growth because I kept feeling a weird random shock in my chest right here. So I don't know who it is yet, but whoever it is, it's the hater. I got to figure out who it is. But anywho, The point that I'm making is this growth journey, I know it's just me versus me. And I know that I'm just joining and getting bigger pieces and parts of myself. Right? So I'm able to let go of energies that are stagnant and attract more like a magnet to who I truly am. Sorry about that. Excuse me, y'all. But I'm able to attract people who are more so aligned with my journey, my space, what I'm doing. And I appreciate all y'all for helping me and growing me. You know, y'all all come through to bless me and really make me be everything that I am. And I feel like anybody who's trying to put a stop to that growth, it says more about their spirit than mine, you know? It says a lot more about them than me. But these same people want to put stops and blocks on me, but then try to make me be the bad guy. And it's like, and then when I shoot the person and I shoot them down, I'm like, oh, so it was you all along that was stopping me. Oh, it was you all along that was blocking me. Oh, so it's you and you and you. Y'all don't want me to grow? Why is that so, why is that so not, you know what I'm saying? Like, why is that a problem? Because I can feel these energies trying to like hold on, but you got to make room. To expand is to make room. You get a brand new body when you get bigger. You learn how to work the whole body when you get bigger. But you can't sit here and stop and keep on trying to contract and hold tight to something. Like, I'm sitting here entertaining all of y'all this morning. I'm happy to be here and talk to y'all. I'm not like afraid of anything, like what's going to happen to me if I talk to all y'all. If I got to be in a salon with a bunch of strangers in Kensington, why can't I be on YouTube with a bunch of strangers? And if I'm supporting women in the shop while they sitting here doing their job, why, if they are in my aura right now, why would you not support me talking to a bunch of strangers if I gotta sit here and watch you talk to a bunch of strangers all day? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like a quid pro quo kind of lesson I'm learning here. I made another lock to go ahead and put back on my lock. Y'all remember my actual lock? Yeah, I cut the other part off. I'm kind of sad that I did that, but it was becoming damaged, so I'm about to just put another one on or reattach and start over. I think I'm gonna color this one to be the color of my hair now, though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get my long locks back. I combed my other lock out listening to a friend, but also it was very damaged due to color. So it's time to reattach my lock back. I made this lock from, well, not scratch, but I made it from other human hair. So again, outside of doing hair at the salon, I'm like, I want to see you make a daggone dreadlock and attach it to your head and make things out of nothing. I don't know. I just feel like being at the salon has been stifling my growth. Something about the idea that they don't want me to be, like, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there, right? Because that has nothing to do with me right there. That, I don't know what that is. That's got to get off my forehead. Like, whatever that thing is right there. I see that. That's got to go. Because why is that even here? Like, who is this? And why are they touching me? Right? Like, what is that? Who is that and why are they touching me? What is that energy and why is it bothering me? I don't know. I can't figure out who and where it's coming from. Who, what, where it's coming from. But it's, now you see my voice is getting louder. You see? It's when and every time I go to the job, that would happen. Like, my voice would start to get quieter and quieter, and like I would have to shrink and stuff. That's a Maserati. You Google? Look, you asking me a silly question. Are you Google? Is this a Maserati? No, this is not a daggone Maserati. Are you Google? But like, yeah, people just sitting there trying to take away my joy. Like, okay, we neighbors. Now what? Okay, now I'm about to go up here and go to this other place over here and go check them out. Like, the attempt to keep trying to block people is crazy. I don't want to be here. We not neighbors. That's cool. No problem. Move out the way. Let me go back to where I was at yesterday. Chilling, minding my business. Okay? I'm like, I grew past this yesterday. What the hell? I passed the green level. I went to lavender. What was going on? Green, baby blue. Yeah, I got past the baby blue, so I'm confused. Like, what's going on here? Who was trying to block my ascension journey? Like, who really hate me that much? Like, they tried to make me wake up with no sun in my sky. The skies was all white. It was looking so out here. Who is hating that bad? The nose ring looks good on you. Oh, thank you. I got 3. I need to go back to the studs. I think I'm going to do stud on one side and then do a new hoop on the other side. Shout out to y'all in Argentina. What's up? Okay, we got Gambia, no, Zanzibar, Argentina. Where else are y'all looking at? Where else are y'all tapping in from? Child. So I'm looking like, I was not there. I was definitely over there. Yeah, I was definitely somewhere over there. Park a car that's beautiful with you. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. I don't speak Spanish very well. That's probably my problem. At work, the ladies who trying to always bully me, they always speak in Spanish around me, trying to talk circles around me. Sign language? I do know a little bit of sign language. Not a lot, just a little bit. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm cleaning up my house. It's a lot of stuff going on up in here. So I'm just trying to clean up everything because it's getting real messy. It's like when you start elevating, people just, we need to get in there. What's in that house? If you don't go on somewhere. Then my grandmother, I came in the house yesterday. She said, why you come up in here with this big old bag? What you talking about? What you talking about? Don't come over here with that bullshit. Some random white guy keep coming over here. Y'all, no, 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 no. I don't know who told y'all that this shit was free game. No, it's not free game. Like, the fuck? I really can't stand modern America because I'm looking like, y'all trying to put me on the market to be some kind of like weird ass. No, I'm not doing that with you, sir. Back your ass up. Don't come over here with that bullshit. You didn't do what you did until you opened up my shit, and I don't appreciate that. Cause no. I don't want to give him a chance. I don't know who the hell that is. I'm not doing no voodoo. This dude just walked in here, and I felt something enter my space that I was not okay with. I don't know him. I'm not okay with that. Just because I'm sitting here at the park, I'm sitting here talking to y'all. I'm not okay with him enter my space. That's a violation of my personal space. If I said no, no. Can we get into the Kabbalian today, or is it too much? That's actually what I was just practicing, my understanding of the Kabbalian, not voodoo. So, the Kabbalian, right? Y'all remember them little S's we used to draw back in high school? Let's go ahead and get some paper and a pen. Let's make an art project today. It sucks that it took us this long to get to this part of the journey, but the car was lagging a little bit yesterday. Sorry. Or this morning, rather. So I'm going to show y'all two different pictures. Excuse me. Sorry about that, y'all. The pen got dry. There we go. See, I remember when we used to draw these in high school and middle school. Excuse me. The Kabbalian system is kind of like that, but instead it's more like that but dots. And those dots become your body, right? Or really are the energetic points of your body. The most important ones to me would be the 2 and the 1 and the 8 and the 5. I'll draw the 8 kind of big because that's your heart. And then 11 is very important because that's your 3rd eye as well. But then there's your 12. People are like, what the hell is she talking about? Well, you see how these dots right here resemble this symbol up here? Well, if you think about this symbol, this is how you work this particular system. So we're going to connect it and bring it all together. Well, I might have did this a little, I might have drew it a little bit off. I didn't draw it exactly how it looks, but just to get y'all an idea. I'm going to draw it exactly how it looks in a little bit. Right? So like this right here, this energy is important because this is all about grounding. Of course, there's always a 0.0. And my boss, she said something about this when I got hired. She said, we're more like a 1 and 0 kind of shop here. We're more like a 1 and 0. We kind of do 1 and 0, which is the first level of consciousness. First off, that's another thing. Because one level of consciousness is binary code. Then the next level is like swirls and whirls, which you'll finally understand in this area here. And this area is more like cosmic heat because this particular area deals with fire. So this is earth. The sacral chakra, or the number 2, deals with water. This right here deals with fire. This right here deals with ether, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. The mind, but the heart is also somewhere in there because, okay, I forgot to mention, like, the heart goes in there too because you got to have the stability with the heart because that's the number 8. And then 9 is like your ears. 9 and 10 are your ears and your head, and there's a line that goes straight through your head. Then this is supposed to be your forehead, and then the 12 is supposed to be above, and it's supposed to be so. Because the Kabbalian system isn't just this; it goes up 6 more levels above the head and 6 more levels below. But it can be infinity and beyond. Like you can build it as big as you want it to go. That's the thing about the Kabbalian system. I just go with the tall 6 and call it a day, you know. Like, I'm a tall 6. Hold on. Hey, Ronaldo. It's fake La La Land. Well, guess what? It must not be too fake because you're here too. So that make you just as fake if you can experience it and see it and be a part of it. Anyway, so this is what celebrities are using to have power over people. This is what your job is using to have power over you. When you start having hip pains, it's because they're fucking with your 3 and your 4. And your 2 is your sacral chakra. Your womb for women, it's our womb. For men, it's your ding dong, or like that gooch area right beneath your balls. This is how they send the energy. The energy starts from the earth. They bring it up from earth. This is your feet right here, the 1. But then also the Kabbalian system plays into this system as well. Pluto, Neptune, Saturn, Uranus, Jupiter, Mars, Earth, Venus, and Mercury. And then, of course, your Merkaba, your 6-pointed star, right? Okay. So the Kabbalion system also falls in line with the planetary system because we just had a planetary alignment, which happened a little while ago. So that would be, this here is Pluto, which is your feet. Then you have Neptune, which is your ankles. You have Saturn, which is your kneecaps. You have Uranus, which is literally Uranus or your root chakra. What's up, love? Then you have Jupiter, which is the highest gravitational planet, biggest gaseous planet, your sacral chakra, your creative, seductive energy. It's what magnetizes life to you. Hence why the planet Jupiter would be the highest gravitational pulling planet. I'm a Sagittarius. My planet origin is Jupiter. Okay. Mars, which is your solar plexus. Then you have the heart chakra, which is Earth. Okay. Then we have the throat chakra, which is Venus. And then we have the third eye chakra, which is Mercury, the place of communication, telepathy, things of that sort. That's why that's Mercury. Then right above that is the Merkaba, the crown chakra, the star in the sky, your connection to the ethers above everything that is here. Okay. It goes hand in hand because they speak about both in the book. So most people don't realize like where is biggest space, and each person that you meet is like a solar system, right? So you got to find the solar system that you belong in. That's how you find your world. That's why they say we're building our own galaxies. You have to find the people who are from your world. There's some people who are not, like we're here on the same planet, but we're not from the same galaxy. You understand? Because we're all technically stars floating in the planet. But when you find the people who are aligned, again, alignment, when you find the people who are aligned with you, Venus is very much throat chakra, love, and then, we got the sun, we got the moon right here, and we got the sun right here, right on our shoulders. And when you ever want to protect that throat chakra, you know how to make that V come down. You know, to really rebalance the shoulders, right? And it's all about level. And it's Friday. Oh no, it's my Friday. It's Tuesday. Tuesday is actually, I think, it's Mars Day today. So it's a focus on the solar plexus right now. Sorry about the burp, y'all. So just focus on your solar plexus today, and Mars, and the color red is a good color to wear today. But yeah. So when you find people who have your alignment completely, like they, they're from the same galaxy as you. I don't know how to really put it, but they're from the same galaxy as you, because there's people who live in red, white, and blue land. Then there's people who live in green and purple land. But there's also an orange and blue, Y'all not going, it's going to be hard for me to explain it to you if you're not aware and you're not on that level of consciousness. You had to have already reached the crown chakra to go back and realize how aligned the body is with the planetary system, and how each level of planetary alignment is a level of graduation. Because just like you have to open up your 8 or your 7 chakras in your body, it's the same thing when it comes to the planetary alignment. You have to open up each chakra because you have to identify each chakra and what it loves and what it is based in and what makes that chakra flourish. And once you figured out what makes each chakra in your body flourish, you can find and align yourself with people from your galaxy, from your planet. You understand? So the things that make my sacral chakra flourish, my magnetate, my creative stuff, that's musicians, poets, art, just being a creative all along, like just being magnetizing with that energy. I don't like my creative energy to be, controlled or siphoned for someone else to feel better. I like to use mine and combine mine with other people and then create something great. I don't like doing like corporate America kind of isn't good for my sacral chakra. So I'm not from the red, white, and blue Merkaba or the red, white, and blue consciousness, the red, white, and blue crown chakra. I'm from the green and purple crown chakra, which is more along the lines of creativity, love, manifesting abundance. It's different realities. And if you're not aware of that, then you're just not aware of it yet. And that's okay. You know what's super interesting? I've been thinking about Merkaba sitting atop my head, which is like a node in a computer network. And I'm not negating that everything is digital, and because everything's electric. So that would be so on point. That's why the computer was modeled after us. We came before the computer. So keep that in mind. We came before the computer, but it's not necessarily imprint. I mean, we have who we are when we're born, but we've grown to like things as we got older. So it shifts and it's variables. So you're not going to be perfectly one thing or the other, but you can be majority one thing than the other. Like you could be an INTJ, or you could be an INBJ. I don't know what it was, a T or a B. So you could be an INTJ and you could be an INBJ, but you don't belong with the AFTJs. You belong more, so you probably belong more so with the INTJs. Just because one letter is different doesn't mean you're not on point. You know what I'm saying? So when you understand what makes each one of your chakras happy, like, okay, it's your Pluto. That's your understanding of death and rebirth. If you really believe in reincarnations and the ability to live second and third lives, you probably belong with people who belong in purple and green land. But if you really believe like, oh, after I die, that's it, I'm dead, nothing else, death is death, death, I'm dead, control alt delete, you need to be in red, white, and blue land. If you really believe that there's only one death that you experience in life and you don't get the chance to rebirth yourself every time you go through a cycle, every time you're having a birthday, if you just don't naturally think like that, you belong in red, white, and blue land. Okay, so then for the ankles, that's your stability, like things that make you stable, your morals, your beliefs, things that you stand on. If the things that you stand on morally and morally believe in don't rely with morality, treating people well, and you're more like, I got to get ahead, I'm gonna step on your ass if I need to. Unless it's more like, I got to step on you if you're trying to step on me. Like if you're trying to be disrespectful, I got to go ahead and defend myself. But for the most part, I love everybody. That's purple and green talk. But if you talking about I gotta kill and destroy and murder anybody in my way, that's red, white, and blue talk. That's that American bullshit. That's why we in war now. That's why we the only people that's blowing everybody up. That's why we never have wars on American soil. We go everywhere else starting problems, but then be mad when they be like, we don't want to trade with y'all. We raising the taxes. We American way of thinking. Kill, steal, murder, destroy. Your knees is also a portion of stability, but also how you like circle out your energy. So knees, you know, what are your flexible points, but things that still need to be like, and you'll understand like as you go up each chakra. I'll step aside instead of stepping on someone or be stepped on. I try my best to step aside, but a lot of times I'll step aside and the person still skews over and tries to step on me still. And I'm like, what the freak is going on with you? Like, I literally just stepped over here. Why are you bothering me? Like, and then I'll feel like a limitation, like right here, like, who is this? Like, and then I'll go to my Merkaba. I'm like, okay, reset. You don't belong there. I didn't appoint you there because that's too much right there. I need, I need it open. You got to open up. No, you got to go away. You can't be here. You blocking up my fluidity. You blocking my reach. You see, because see, for my Merkaba, the one thing you learn about the Merkaba also when you get there is that it's like a clock. Oh, sorry, it's upside down. It's like a clock. It's like the time on the clock. Oh, that's the person's at 4 o'clock right now. The person's at 4 o'clock. It'll teach you how to protect yourself. It's so much. I just flow around any obstacle. I say so, but when it comes to, I got a lot of eyes on me that want to control what I do because of the fact that, like, I'll break up with somebody and the whole entire world will damn near come to an end. Like, literally, like, it was raining and thunderstorming because I told the boy that I didn't want to date no more, that we was breaking up. So I got a lot of eyes on me that kind of keep me in a box on purpose. Because like, oh my God, if she gets free, we don't know. Like, people, like, they keep putting me in these environments where people are, like, studying me. And I don't want to manifest that into my world, but I can see. You know, even as much as I want to live in my own space, I can see that I am being studied for sure. I gotta pee, y'all. Don't mind me sitting on my bottle. So, with grace and understanding, I get it, but at the same time, I learned that as much as I can flow, because I flow outside of it and I come back to it, like I'll flow outside of it and I'll like, you know, overcome it. Ooh, child. Oh my God. Oh. I would say each chakra does come with a physical landscape because there's times where I'm in my lower chakras and it looks like it's completely white and gray and ugly and murky outside. But then there's times where I'm in my higher chakras and it's like, it's no clouds above my head, like not one. Like I can't see one cloud in the sky. Child. I want to finish this conversation with y'all, but I really gotta pee. Hold on 1 second, y'all. No, I did not. Actually, I held everything within me, and for the one who wanted to be weird and rude, that's why my first listener kept saying, keep it tight, keep it tight. But no, I did not. Thank you for asking though, my love. Okay. I just had the most interesting experience. I went to go pee, and then bumblebees started flying around my ankles. I just went to go pee, and bumblebees were flying around my ankles. Wow. For all of you guys who are tuning in, and depending on which level of consciousness you're on, if y'all saw that, y'all saw that. That was cool. For the ones who can only see me through the screen right here, that was cool. Then I had a red cardinal fly past my pathway on the way to go to the bathroom. So that let me know I'm safe. And yeah. My feet do hurt really bad though. So I wonder if my feet too big for the ride that I got. Yeah. So then when it comes to planetary alignments and shifts and levels, right? I believe that we keep dating the same person but at a different maturity level. So either you go through the journey with one person and you hold them down for life, or you go through that journey with multiple people at different levels. Bumblebees sleep curled up in flowers. And see, where I wanted to go use the bathroom at, there wasn't no flowers over there. It was all green. So I'm like, that was interesting. Go, baby, I need to get over. So yeah, that was an interesting experience today. Top of the sun to y'all. I'm here at 6 every morning. I can't give y'all too much today because I gotta go hurry up and, excuse me. I gotta go hurry up and get in the shower and get to work on time. So I kind of gotta hop out of here. But long story short, girl, you better get you one of these. Every time I wake up, you got flowers at my feet. One of these. I'm just saying, get you one of these. I'm just saying, get you one of these, one of these. I ain't got no man. But I got people who wanted to be my man. And they treat me good. Treat me better than people who have the opportunity to be my man. So get you one of them. Overnighters like me? What that mean? No, I don't like them overnighters. I don't like men that be at my house overnight without my permission. Like, I ain't asked for you to come and like bang my guts up while I was asleep. I'm good. You didn't have to keep me up all night long. I was good on that. I really did not want that at all. Actually, I would have preferred to have had a night without all of that going on. So, no, not an overnighter. Spiritually, I'd be like, just leave me alone. But somebody got to keep you up at night. Okay, well. No, I don't work overnight. I work daytime. 9 to 5 or 11 to 7. But, yeah, it's time for me to go in here and go get this shower. Hopefully y'all are doing good today and y'all be good today and y'all stay on y'all best behavior. Cause last night was a toughie. I can feel it now. You have a better day. And I appreciate everyone who sent cash apps to my cash app so I could get breakfast and lunch. Y'all are dope. I got Chipotle and I got Qdoba yesterday. And I did get Starbucks yesterday. So for all of you guys that do that for me, I appreciate y'all. Tomorrow, we'll have a better day. But today, we came back from battle last night, and I had to get back through the damn battle. See that dude just shot me in the face? Gotta put my hair back up. Like, sir, touch my damn hair. It's my hair. An African guy just ran in front of me. It's like they think that they run this neighborhood like it's a goddamn gang. Like, baby, I've been here since I was born. You're not about to sit here and shoot me in my fucking face. I've been here since before you even knew this neighborhood existed. Go ahead. Go sit down. I'm the OG around these parts. If anything, I should be shooting y'all down. But anywho, I don't really care because I'm not about to war with nobody over a neighborhood that my grandmother don't own. She just been here for, like, she was the first resident here because this neighborhood actually was only meant for single mothers who had kids. So they only let her move in because she was a single mother. So all these families and all these men, like, there was no, men weren't allowed to live in this neighborhood pretty much. It was like literally only for single mothers at one point. But people who live here who acting like it's gangland for them, they don't even know the history of the neighborhood that they live in, and they just sitting here trying to like bully people like me, thinking like, oh, this new girl keep coming in here. It's like, no, you don't know the history of the neighborhood you live in, and you're disrespecting the people who've been here before you. Yeah. So, white light protection around you always, of course. For sure. For sure. All right, y'all. Y'all have a beautiful, blessed day. I think I'm happy to have a break and not have 3,000 people run through, not, the God, see, God won't even let me say it. I'm sad that I didn't reach 3,700 people today, but I understand why I didn't. I needed a break. We all on the production team needed a break. So it was dope having y'all here. But we got to go ahead and we got to rebuild a new platform because yesterday we got into a big old altercation. There was a lot of people here. So we appreciate y'all coming through and watching our show. For those who will stay tuned for the rest of the day, I appreciate y'all as well. Hopefully y'all come back tomorrow on my off day. And yeah, just keep tuning into the show. It's up. Enjoy. I'm here for y'all as much as y'all here for me. Peace. Oh, remember, here you are heard, seen, and loved. And remember to always have peace, love, and hair grease, and everything in between, because these are your tools in your body to help you manifest your dreams. Don't let nobody take advantage of you. Don't let nobody use your chakras. These are your tools to help you manifest your dreams, your jewels. All right, now. Peace.